believe that with the change, even if I'm only one, I know that I can lead the way. Cause I've seen it and I've been there, had to face it the hard way.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Rena. Welcome back to the Elevated Podcast. I'm very excited today. We have a very special guest. Her name is Jocelyn, and she is a DMV rock artist. So we have a couple projects that we worked on together so far. We have her song called Trauma.
No quiero que regreses. A veces yo pienso lo peor.
And we also have Salud Remix, which will be dropping this upcoming weekend. On November 25th?
25th, yes.
November 25th. So once this drops, it'll probably already be out there. So make sure you stream it, check it out. There's a music video with it as well. But we are here today to learn a little bit more about Jocelyn and her story. Yeah. How are you feeling today? How's everything going?
I feel nervous.
You feel nervous?
Yes, because as soon as this gets out, my parents are probably going to know that I do not work and I'm a full-time musician. So...
Where do they think you are right now? Would you be working right now, basically?
I'd be working right now.
Well, you are kind of working.
I am, yeah, I'm working.
Maybe not in the way that they want you to be working, but this is all part of the...
Because I was
picture.
out of the house by 9, so I was kind of like at the gym, chilling at the gym a little bit, going back home for my midday break, and now going to Alexandria for the podcast.
Wait, okay, so tell us a little bit about this then. So
The lie. Yes.
Yeah, so I know that you have been doing music for a few months now.
Yeah.
But you've been moving, and that's something I really admired about you. Like, when you reached out to me, I was like, this girl is serious. Like, she's on her shit. Now, you were still working when we started becoming friends, and slowly you were like, I don't know about this anymore. Like, I want to put more of my energy into music. How did you manage to make that shift? And how has it been now? So, like, typically you go to work at 9 a.m., right? So now you're like, okay, I'm going to go to the gym. You got ready at the gym, and then you came here. And now you're about to go back home and, like, have, like, your midday break, you said?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about that from, like, the beginning.
So, the lie. I'm supposedly still supposed to be in corporate America being a marketing manager, and I am good at marketing. Like, I just don't want to do it for corporate stuff. Like, I want to do it just for me and for my craft, and, like, with friends. I just want to collab and meet new people. And I'm just tired of the corporate toxicity, so that's why I had to leave. It was done with it. My last straw was being bitched out by HR, which I did make an HR diss track, which is yet to be released. It's called Susan.
Ooh, HR diss track? Girl, I'm hopping on the remix.
Please. I mean, if anyone has any problems with corporate toxicity, come out.
I feel like a lot of us can relate in a sense to that. Like, I have been an entrepreneur for 3 years now.
Yeah.
And to this day, sometimes my parents are like, what do you do for a living? Like, what, like, they don't get it.
Yeah.
And it's like, it is a different type of hustle. It's a different type of bag.
Yeah.
Like, it can be scary. Like, no one really teaches you how to do this, but it's definitely the most rewarding thing. Like, for me, there's days where I make great money and there's days where I don't make money. And it's so different, because when you have a corporate job, yes, you have that safety and security of like, okay, I know I'm going to get this paycheck. But I'll say, when I was in corporate, by the time I was off work, I barely had the energy to go to the gym or work on my business. So now, being away from that, it's like I get to work on my craft every single day.
It's still clicking with me, because it's like, wake up, and I'm still a little, like, traumatized. Like, I really, like, last night, I was like, oh, I have to go to work tomorrow.
Oh.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Relax. I have to kind of have those moments with myself, because I'm just, like, traumatized by that 9 to 5 and the routine, the same routine like Squidward did, where it's like he did the same routine over and over again.
I don't know if I remember that episode, but I feel you.
Because that was what it was. It was like, wake up, breakfast, go to work 9 to 5, come back, and you only have, 4 hours left to yourself and to do
you almost feel like a robot. Like, I'm doing the same. Actually, I told you guys, so I get Starbucks nearly every morning. And I was telling you how I feel like I get this cup of coffee every morning, not because I can't make coffee at home. It's like, this is what I used to do when I'd go to work. I would drive to Starbucks every morning and I would enjoy my coffee on the way to work. And it's like the experience of it is like, it's freaking weird.
And I was telling my boyfriend about that, about like, oh, I should invest in an espresso machine. But like, then when you talked about the experience, I was like, that's a good point, because it makes you feel a little special. Someone's making that.
It's like a dopamine rush.
Yeah.
Almost. Something to look forward to in the morning.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my my lie, actually.
So how long have you been running with this?
Been 1 full month, actually. And I've held lies for longer when I dated my abuser. But after that, this is like, it's if it slips out, it slips out. It's fine. But
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll with
Would
it.
you say that you are maintaining this lie for like your peace of mind? Like I personally, I cannot lie. Like I suck at lying. I don't like doing it. So like, well, I guess we're gonna put this out there. I smoke weed a lot. And my mom gets in my car. She's never seen me do it. She's never seen me do it, but she knows that I do. And it's not something that I like hide from them, but I just don't do it in front of them.
Yeah.
But I suck at lying. I can't do it. But I do know that sometimes you have to do it to protect yourself and protect the people you love. Mm-hmm. So, like, what's your take on that? Because you said you also lied when you were with your abuser, which we're going to have to get into that a little bit too. Because that, I can't even imagine. Like, I know that's scary as fuck. But, yeah, how is that for you?
I think it's for their peace of mind. Because they're Hispanic and they have that, well, I have to fight with that Hispanic barrier of get a degree or you're lost in life, and that's it. Like, that's it. You don't go to college, you're done for. And you'll be a failure. And I'm fighting that so hard right now, even if it takes like crying sessions and threats of like, oh, I'm leaving the house. I'm not going to leave my house, but
So are you comfortable living with, because I live with my parents as well. I tend to travel a lot too. Are you comfortable living with your parents? What's that situation like? Even though you don't have their full support, what's it like building your dreams under your parents' roof?
Right now it's boundaries, because if they ask, oh, what are you doing this weekend? I'm just like, just doing some artist stuff. And they're just like, oh, tell me more. I'm just like, do you really want to know more? Because this is my passion. Like, you don't play around with that and then throw it in my face saying it's like a waste of time. So if they want to know more about it, we can sit down and I can talk about how excited I am about it. But if they're going to throw it back in my face, I'm not going to deal with that.
So you're very much independently in your own world.
Kind of like separate, keep it separate. Oh, like away.
I feel that way too. Yeah. Like for me, I mean, sometimes I cry to my sister about it because I'm like, I wish I had this connection with my parents. Where it's like, they're so loving and supportive in so many ways, but not supportive in a sense of like, I mean, they'll watch my TikToks to judge them sometimes. Not so much to like actually like ask like, how's this music thing going? You know, like, what are you trying to do with it? But at the same time, I can't really blame them because I'm just like, they are products of their own circumstances too. And they were raised in a completely different environment. Like you come from an immigrant household as well, no?
Yep.
Same with my parents. So it's understandable why they wanted this route for us, which I don't take away from them either. But it's more so like right now, I was telling you, like, we need to run. Like, we need to go.
Yeah. Especially with everything that we have now with TikTok, social media. Like, they didn't have all that stuff before.
And it's foreign to them.
Yep.
It's very foreign to them.
Right now, it literally only takes one thing to just go off, and that's it. Like for you, like for Steve Lacy, Bad Habits came out, the period girl. Oh, well.
Don't get me started on the period girl. Or maybe we should talk about it.
We could talk about it.
Do you feel like, so that period period ooh girl, why were all these celebrities reenacting it? Those, I look at things like that and I'm like, we are giving a platform to this girl. It's odd.
For 2 words.
But
4 words.
All these celebrities were giving her that platform. Yes, they were all purposely going out of their way to do this specific trend of this girl who very, honestly, it's it wasn't like anything of quality to me.
Yeah.
Like she just like period up. It was kind of ignorant, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
I'm confused too. Just as confused as you. What are you talking about? Because now she has like millions and she's signed to a label now. It's true. Yeah. My favorite artist.
do you believe in like industry plants? Like
Yes.
they'll choose a person to blow up
Yeah.
in the industry,
I believe
because
that.
it kind of gave me that energy, because I could sit here and be like, period, period, ooh, and I can't believe I just did that. I've never done it. But it's like, why would they choose me to do that with? I don't know. It's just the industry, music, it's weird.
Confusing. I don't know. Still trying to.
So what's your take on with your marketing stuff? You used to work in marketing. Do you use those same things that you learned from that marketing job with everything you're doing now with your music and your branding?
Because corporate marketing was making like brochures and these capability statements and just getting clients in, sign government contracts, do all that. So it was hella boring. Because I'm unfiltered, so I'll like put out not like ass pictures or anything like that, but like quality content. So it's much more fun. It's way more fun. I can do whatever I want with it.
Because you were restricted in that position. Like you were doing marketing stuff, but not creative marketing, which is what you're doing now.
Arial font. It's just
Arial
basic-
slut. I'm dead.
basic stuff. Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So with where you're at now with the music and everything, you're in this transitioning phase in your life. I know you've made music about a lot of different topics. I want to touch a little bit on the writing and everything, how you create your music, what influences in your life have really pushed you to do music. I know you talked about being with an abuser, how that may have affected your music as well.
yeah.
Let's touch a little bit on that.
So I did release an EP called GG. That stands for Good Game. This is something that my XYZ used to use a lot. So anytime something inconvenient happened, he'd be like, GG, GG. So
Wait, hold on. Let's break that down.
Yeah.
It means good game?
Good game. Like, it is what it is.
Oh, and that's what he would say?
Yeah.
Like,
Just
GG was like, it is what it is?
Yeah. Like how we say like fuck, but it's like GG. Yeah. Yeah, it was strange. So I caught on that. And then,
have you ever used GG like that? That could be a thing. But actually, no, that's the crazy ex. I don't know about that.
Yeah, so I wouldn't trust anything.
Okay, so he would say, GG, okay.
Yeah, just like, oh, volleyball got canceled. GG. It was just something he said. So.
And it stuck with you?
It stuck with me. And now I say it a lot nowadays, so I should probably get that out of my system, to be honest.
Damn.
But yeah, so that EP, there's like 5 songs on it, I think. But it was about him and his best friend.
Do you feel like writing that EP was healing for you? Like you were able to let it all out?
It's actually triggering. Because I didn't, making music, it has side effects. Like you realize you're writing about your pain or whatever happiness or anything like that. Like you listen back to it and it's triggering a little bit. So no one told me about these symptoms.
But you were just like, you just needed to let it out. And then how do you feel now listening to it? I don't listen to too much of my songs that I dropped like 2 years ago.
I can't listen to 2 of my songs. Actually, no, I think it's one of my songs because it just really hurts me. And I don't want to like break down in a car, start feeling a certain way. And the song is called It's a Little Fucked Up. It's literally called that. It goes. It has a nice
little fucked up to say I miss. It's like that, right?
Yeah.
I've heard you perform it. It's really good.
Yeah, that one makes me cry, like on the inside a lot. Right now?
Is there plenty of space to perform? Should she like stand and perform?
Oh, okay. He needs a drink to hurt me. You need a high to love me. You both need God to save me. AAA is what I'm needing. It's a little fucked up to say I love you. It's a little fucked up to hear you miss me. Kiss me, touch me. It's crazy, baby.
That was good.
Oh my god. I'm gonna cry now. You see?
Not Eddie just made you perform it. No, don't get triggered inside. You feel okay?
Yeah, I feel good.
Damn. That's hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just traumatic. The whole thing is traumatic.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting a tattoo, but the 90-day tattoos.
The 90-day. Oh, there's 90-day tattoos?
Mm-hmm.
Temporary for 3 months?
I was thinking about it. I'll get tattooed.
Should get a 90-day face tat. Would you ever get a face tat?
Face tat. Oh, I would get a face tat.
Okay, guys, the reason I got my hand tattoos is because corporate world doesn't let you have hand tattoos. Well, I'm sure some jobs do, but not all of them do. Like most of them, like they'll judge you for having hand tats.
Yeah.
I think my next step might have to be like a
Okay.
a little Kehlani style
I had to wear
tattoo.
a wig when going into work.
And he's like judging us right now, like don't fuck your face up. I don't know if I get a. I have this one. This is like the most like.
Oh my god.
But you know what's really annoying? I don't know why I got this because I literally have to do this to show it.
Does it say private?
No.
No?
It says elevate.
I'm sorry, I wear glasses. I saw pirate, but I was like, oh no, it says private. Because she's private with her words.
I'm dead. Look.
It says elevate. I saw it.
Yo, I'm weak. You have tattoos?
No.
Wow, at all?
No.
You want some?
I wear fake ones. I ordered some off of Amazon.
Oh, so you just be wearing fake ones?
Yeah, I do.
But do you want one or is that like commitment scary?
I can't have a permanent one. Like, at all. Like,
Ever?
I know I'd freak out and, like, be like, I don't want this here anymore. Or pay some money. But that's like the 90-day tattoos I would like.
I hate to be... Okay, this is the Elevated Podcast. We're going to talk about astrology. I feel like as a Gemini, sometimes it can be hard to make solid decisions. It's not even that's not necessarily a bad thing. I feel like Geminis are very flexible in that sense because you kind of go with the flow, but to commit to a tattoo, I feel like that could be like,
No, I change my mind too much. And everyone who knows me can like, yeah, they'll say I change my mind a lot.
Yeah.
But not about music. That one stays permanent. That's my wife.
Music is like the end goal.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you see yourself with music in 5-10 years? Let's say in 5 years, because a lot can happen in 5 years. So where do you see yourself with the music career?
5 years, I better be, or Killboy, this other artist, she better be going on a headliner tour with the way her music is going, and I better be an opener for her tour.
Oh, yes.
So, but she's crazy. She's like amazing.
Killboy, she's another rock artist?
Yes.
I definitely think you could do that in the next like 2 years.
I feel like it's gonna happen.
Gonna come closer.
When I feel like these things are gonna happen, like they eventually happen. Like
one thing
I feel like
about
you're gonna ignore me, Rena. When I first sent her a verse,
she ignored you.
No, I thought you were gonna ignore me when we first met. Like when I sent you a DM, I was like, oh,
people think I'm like this
scared.
stuck up, like intimidating asshole or something. What was the vibe you got from me?
No, because I was like, oh my god, like she has this big platform. I doubt she's gonna answer my DM. Like, fuck, I have to like stand out. So I just sent her like a verse on the mommy Carol G Beckett G thing to like maybe if I show her like a verse, maybe she'll want to do something.
The impression that I got when you reached out to me, you were just very professional but fun. Like I was like, we could be good friends. Because I could tell, like one thing about me, if you DM me and you're like, yo, what's up? Can I get a feature? If you're like an upcoming artist, like we can both tell you, like that just doesn't work. Like you want to create a bond with the people you're trying to work with. And I don't even think necessarily that you were trying to create a bond, but she was serious. Like you were very serious and with your approach.
Yeah.
From your message to even that, like you even sent me a beat you were working on.
Yeah.
So like she had built her own beat and she sent me the reference and was like, look, this is something that I would love seeing you on. Like I make rock music, but maybe we could do like a Spanish rock, like reggaeton type of thing. And that's exactly what we did. And yeah, like one thing about you, like a lot of artists, they don't invest in themselves. Like I've poured thousands and thousands of dollars into this thing. So the fact that you were open to the collaboration, but also studio time, marketing, like putting up for that, like that's the type of person I am, because it's like I'm gonna put my time and money and energy behind anything that I do. So I need to make sure that that energy is being reciprocated.
Yeah, because I saw her profile at 9 a.m. I remember that. I was going to the gym and I was listening to all your songs.
No way.
I was. And I was like...
You're honestly, you see, that's what separates you.
I cut the gym like half an hour. I was like, I have to send a verse. I went back home. I started going on my computer and I just started doing like different verses and rewriting stuff. And like, my mom was like, it's lunchtime. I was like, please don't bother me right now. I'm so busy. And yeah, then I sent all that stuff to you.
That makes me like, wow.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
were very
serious.
like calculative and serious about your execution and how you were.
Yeah.
I'm just like, for me, I'm just another upcoming artist, but that makes me feel very special, honestly.
Because her songs are fire. So I had to.
Thank you. You're very talented too. We've gone to New York together. We've done promotional tours, mini tours, independent tours in New York together. And it's only been maybe like 3-4 months that we dropped Trauma maybe 3 months ago.
Like September.
Yeah, and this is what I mean, guys. Like, the moment my management hit her up, because they put together that tour for me for New York, and we were trying to figure out who's going to come on board, and I was like, we need to bring this girl Jocelyn out. And the moment we reached out, they sent you the email and all the info, you were like, okay, I got everything ready. Like, give me a couple days. Like, we going to make it happen. That's it. Like, I don't want to go back and forth. I don't want to.
Yeah.
This past weekend, we got the cover art back to Salud. On Saturday, we went out for lunch together. The whole day, we were just in execution. We called up my friend for the release party.
Yeah.
You registered the song on distro. Yeah. And literally in like 2 days, we got everything done. And that's what I mean. It's like, once you meet people that are down to just make shit happen and execute, that's why I believe in time travel. Like, I feel like you really can. Because what most people take 10 years to do, why can't we do that in 2 years?
Yeah. To be honest,
all it takes is waking up a little bit earlier, going to sleep a little bit later. Mom, sorry, I'm not going to eat right now because I need to create this beat and send it to this girl who may or may not respond. But
it's true.
You got to shoot your shot. And it's okay, rejection. Have you shot your shot at anyone who's rejected you?
Oh, hell yeah. There was one of artists from Girlfriends and one of Matson's guitarists. Because I do blasts, saying, hey, can I do a feature? Yes, they left me on read a couple times actually.
Okay.
Two guitarists left me on read, and the lead singer left me on read, and I was like, well,
how does that make you feel?
It's like they were like artists up here, so it's like, okay, but when I get up there, I wonder what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So
do you feel like you handle rejection well?
Yeah. For sure. Especially in the music stuff, because like, I think some things are not going to go our way sometimes.
Yeah.
So.
In the beginning, for me, I feel like, well, you're taking a different approach. Then this is why I say I feel like Jocelyn is moving fast with what she's doing, because you are personally reaching out to bigger artists. Like, you're not really trying to work with too many, like, upcoming. Yeah. I don't know if you're doing that intentionally, but you're really reaching out to, like, big, verified, like, credible artists that have really been doing this with track records. So I know with that comes a bigger budget. You know, you got to pay for these big features. You got to pay for these collabs. But the more you invest in yourself, both monetary and everything, like, that is going to help. So with these major artists, you've been rejected, and I feel like maybe that feels more normal. Have you tried to reach? Because for me, I've been rejected by bigger artists. I'm like, I take it on the chin. But when it comes to, like, upcoming artists, have you tried collaborating with other upcoming artists and, like, shot your shot and, like, they give you, like, weird energy or, like, leave you on scene? Like, have you gone through that rejection?
For me, if there was one artist who had a good following, but he asked for a way more, like $1,500.
Oh, but he's also upcoming?
Upcoming. But I just think if it's $1,500 and over, I feel like you should already have, say, a bigger artist than you under your belt, like a featured song. And he didn't have any of that. So I was just like, I don't think I'm gonna do this.
So it wasn't necessarily a rejection, but it was more so like,
I need to see your resume first.
Yeah, but it's also like, I've been in that position too, where it's like an artist will give me a price, or like I'm like, damn, like I low key feel like we on the same level, but okay, like,
Oh, yeah.
like I'm like, I don't know, like that. I feel that I have not paid that much for a feature for sure.
Most of it's 300.
Yeah, but I will say, like you were saying, as you continue to come up, your price is only going to keep going up too.
Yeah.
So even these people that have rejected you, it's all a matter of just working harder, proving yourself. And if the stars align, once you're up on a higher, higher caliber, then you can like find your way to that person again.
Yeah, because so far, for collab, like, and like DMV artists or like local artists, they've reached out to me, but they're not willing to pay the fee to do the collab with me and for studio fees and all that. But
So you said artists have reached out to you. Do you know like what your rates are now? Are you like locked in with what? Do you do that?
Yeah.
You're charging for features?
Yeah.
Okay. When did you get to a place where you were like, I'm gonna start charging for performances, features, bookings, and everything?
When you guided me to.
Oh, I guided you too.
And my producer. It is true. You said my time is valuable, and my friend too. He has a painting.
Okay, but okay, guys. Because people might look at this and be like, "Oh, well, Jocelyn's just getting started," but you're very different. Like you actually you've put in the work in the past 6 months. Like some people have been doing this for maybe 5 years, 10 years, but they haven't even put in as much work and everything that you've done. So, wow. I'm glad you took my advice.
Yeah, I did.
I don't want to ask you your rate like on here, but we could get into like more of that after because. Oh really?
Yeah.
The discounted one or like?
Oh yeah. Oh no, it's the same as you. No, it's not. Just kidding. I lied.
Yeah, I was saying I don't know. Don't do that much yet.
I sent the whole.
Yeah, just
for DMV artists.
And also like when artists hit you up, like I don't always charge for features. Like I've charged maybe for like 3 features. You're probably the one that I've really like been going hard with and promoting. Like other features, like it'll be like out of town, like people just find me, whatever. But I will say like sometimes you're gonna meet artists where their shit is so fire, like you don't even need to charge. But I know when you reached out to me, like you didn't have any like music out. You just sent me rough stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, even with those artists too, like always looking back and seeing like you can charge, but sometimes sometimes there's people there that are gonna put in that work and it's worth just like off the strength. But
yeah, for sure. Mostly it's for the studio fees.
Yes, studio is expensive.
Yeah, that one might cost a little more, but
yeah. But okay, so we are running low on time. I know that you need to get somewhere soon. So we're going to have to do a part 2 for this for sure, because I feel like, there's a lot that we could talk about. We'll have to do a whole separate episode. So guys, Jocelyn does have to head out very shortly. So I'm going to give her these last couple of minutes to just share what she has coming out soon, what projects you're working on, a little bit more about yourself, where everyone can find you. Take it away.
Okay, so for social media stuff, my TikTok is Jocelyn Lala. That's Jocely Lala Lala. For Instagram is Jocelyn V Blanco. That's Jocelyn VBlanco. Yeah.
We'll tag it somewhere over here.
But yes, I do have a song I'm working on, a solo song. Not sure of the title yet because I'm still working on the guitar solos right now, which is really
What's the song about?
It is like, how do I explain it?
Maybe the audience will have some title ideas. We can get them to post in the comments.
Yeah. Oh my God. Because I did have a hook for it, so I definitely know what the song is about.
Okay. Do you want to share maybe a couple bars from the hook?
Whoa, chill out.
She said no, it's confidential, not yet.
I'm very like, I don't like preview my stuff like that. Because I always, in the corporate world, they would steal my shit. Like other people, other designers.
Don't get me started on stealing. The trauma.
That hurt.
Yeah.
In the corporate world. But it's like,
Has anybody stolen your lyrics or your music yet?
No, not yet. And I will never let that happen. Because that will actually kill me. Like that would really like send me to a dark place.
Rough. But okay, so
Yeah.
we won't hear a snippet today. But do you want to share at least a little bit of what it's about? Maybe people could throw out ideas for you.
So the hook is basically like love leftover. That's when you put somewhat of your energy or a lot of your energy into someone that you love or you're starting to care about, but all of a sudden they fake and it's just then done, and now you all have all this love left over. So it's like
Love
leftover.
leftover. That could be a.
I think it's just gonna be called love leftover.
It could be called leftovers, and you can drop it around Thanksgiving.
This girl.
Let me stop. Let me stop. I'll be joking too much.
It's like leftovers. And it's like
That's
you got all
cool.
this stuff and what are you gonna do with it?
Can't wait to hear it.
Yeah.
So you have that single coming out. Any shows? Performance?
No shows, but as of now, I do have a song coming out with Baby E.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's going to be a crazy big feature for you.
That one's I'm really looking forward to because I've been bumping to his music in SoundCloud since 2016, and
It's amazing.
now that he has a feature with Lil Wayne and a couple other ones too.
Girl.
So just talking to him on the phone, I was fangirling like shit. I was like, and I was trying to keep my composure, but I think he already knew that I was like crazy.
I'm sure. That's amazing though. You got a really good feature in your back pocket.
I love his music so much.
Yeah.
And he's doing rock now, so it's like.
And I feel like those type of opportunities, you're talking about touring with sorry, I forgot her name. I don't
Killboy, yeah.
Okay,
She's up and coming,
Killboy.
too.
But Baby E, like that is potentially somebody who will take you on all his shows too.
Yeah.
So that's only gonna bring you closer. That's amazing. Congrats, by the way.
Yeah. But I also have a petition now with Machine Gun Kelly.
How does that work? Okay, yes. Everyone go shine. Everyone go sign her petition for Machine Gun Kelly. So how does that work? It's to get yourself on his radar to work with you?
So he sees that, this is the first petition for someone to collab with me, and it's not just another big artist like Halsey and Ian Dior, Black Bear, all them, like, because those are his friends. But
Yeah.
I don't know if he's ever taken like an artist that's like from Herndon, Virginia,
Right.
but like nowhere.
Manifest it,
Somewhere
girl.
for
It's
me,
already
so, like,
happening.
Yeah, so that's my biggest dream.
Go sign the petition. We are going to put it in the description box.
Thank you.
Anything else?
I think that's it for now.
Yeah. We do have a song dropping too.
Yeah.
So Jocelyn did a song called Salud. I jumped on the remix, and we also have a music video dropping for it Saturday, the 25th. Mentioned that earlier. So this podcast is probably going to come out after the fact, but make sure you go click the link in the description. We're going to have the petition. We're going to have the music video to the Salud remix. And we're also going to have the streaming links to the songs as well. So, yeah. That's pretty much it, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having
We're going to be doing so many more. We're going to be doing so many shows, too. We got a lot lined up for 2023. So make sure y'all stay in the loop with everything. Again, it's your girl, Rena, with the Elevated Podcast. Mwah. Cool.
I'm just saying, y'all, if we want to see a change, we gotta be that change. Be better for our children, better for the next generations to come. They're the ones up next, only hope we got left.